Nice. These videos are pretty fun. Now, I know this video is a little bit older, but I stumbled across it and I was having a hoot watching it, and I thought it'd be a fun one to take a look at and just discuss how we think it should be played out, because it's kind of a game, I guess. What we're about to witness here is 7 high schoolers competing for $1,000. It'll be explained in a second. They just have to convince the other ones in the group that they're the ones that should be able to get the money. That's the game. And if no one can decide, then nobody gets the money. Or if they don't decide on somebody, then nobody gets the money. It'll be a fun little look through. Real quick before we get too far, of course, if you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I'm moving over some of my YouTube videos to some other channels, just so that they're a little more focused. I got a little more of like a contemporary politics and news one, and a video game one. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the links in the description. I'll have them down there. This will be the last video where I waste your time letting you know that, though. Thanks for bearing with me for that. Let's continue. Only one can win.
Hey guys.
Hi.
What do you guys all have in common?
So I think we can skip a little bit of the intro. We all kind of get the gimmick here. Like I said, these 7 are going to debate amongst themselves as to who should get $1,000. The gimmick being that they're all teenagers. Looks like we've got, let's see, 3 in the back, 4 in the front. This should be pretty interesting. I like the gentleman in the bottom left there. I like his circular glasses. He's going for like that John Lennon look, I suppose. Let's continue here. Let's jump ahead.
What's high school like right now?
It's hell.
Hell. Yeah. Hell. Yeah.
It's a fucking prison. Holy.
Wait till you go into the real world. That's where the fun begins. Ain't no obligations or responsibilities there, that's for sure.
We're gonna do 4 elimination rounds. If you cannot decide, nobody gets the money. Round 1 begins.
I think we should describe everyone's situation first, very briefly, because we do not have a lot
we
of
could do
time.
it that way, or we could do like we have competitions.
You know, right off the bat, I'm gonna throw in that I like that idea from the, looks like a lady in the bottom right. I think that that is a great idea. A competition would be a good way to do it. I don't know if I'm a big fan of them describing their situations. I don't know if that's like a, what should determine who gets it. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that's really a fair way to do it, is like, well, my woe is me pity story is better than yours. Because, and maybe it would be a fair way to do it, but not in a situation where they have to go in and speak about it. Because there's now an incentive with a bunch of kids to embellish how bad their situation is. And I think that they're going to be a little embarrassed if they look back at that in the future or something. And for $1,000, I don't know, it's kind of like, if you base it on people's situation, it's almost like which one of us can hem up our problems the most to try to get the money, and like, what's stopping them from just lying?
I feel like competitions isn't the best
Well, I
idea.
just don't want anybody to leave with their feelings hurt or feeling like my problems aren't big enough and I feel ashamed for talking about what I have to deal with.
no one will feel like
you know?
that.
Well, you don't know that though.
No, that's exactly it. That's like it weirdly forces people to talk about their own problems when they might not be comfortable doing that. And they're going to try to one-up each other. There's going to be some one-upsmanship where they're like, oh, well, you think your situation's bad, well, let me take that and ante it up. That does not sound like a recipe for success. Like, a game sounds like it would be a fun or a fair way to do it if they found some way where they could, like, balance all of their skills evenly. Or, like, if they could do, like, something game of chance or something, like flip coins or do rock, paper, scissors. That really is the only way to fairly do it. IMHO means, in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion. Whatever. Take it for what it is.
If somebody says something super personal that they wish they hadn't said because they didn't end up getting the money and it didn't help them, you know, that could feel like really bad, or people could feel like ashamed about their problems, or like my problems aren't as big as somebody else's problems.
Right, it commoditizes their problems. That doesn't sound good.
I just don't want anybody to be like, oh man, my life sucks, but I didn't get the money.
That lady talking in the bottom right, she's really coming out as a bit of a leader in this, I think. I think that would be the key, is to come out speaking in the beginning very quickly and try to assume like a leadership role within the group. And then, because if you're the one talking, you can kind of steer the conversation in a way that you'd like to steer it. And if you're steering the conversation, maybe there's a better chance that the conversation won't go right back to you. It could blow up in your face though too. It's rolling the dice. That'd be another game that they could do.
But because we're on a timeline, I feel like we should just like have someone like say why they need the $1,000. In the end, we can just all collectively.
Okay.
See our thoughts.
No, that's dumb. I really think that's a dumb idea, and you know why? Because watch this. You say, I need the $1,000 because my mom's sick. And I will respond, well, really? Because I need the $1,000 because my mom is sicker than your mom. Now what? The person who goes last wins. They just got to see everyone else's thing. Maybe if everyone wrote down their story on a piece of paper and then all turned it in and then they read them, then I'd be on board with that. What do you guys think? Would that be a fair way to do it? What is the fair way to distribute this?
What I would do with the $1,000 is help start an online clothing business.
What kind of clothing will you be selling?
Just like t-shirts and more like streetwear oriented. I don't know, like music artists. Something to do with like...
There's a little snark in her voice there. Fair enough. See, these are kids. These people have like what they think are really good business ideas, but like what is an online clothing business? You're going to make shirts and then sell them online? How are you going to advertise these shirts, dude? I guess with $1,000 bucks? What do you need $1,000 to do that for? Seems crazy. Just start doing it. Start like do it with like $50 first, and then maybe we can talk about giving you $1,000 to start your clothing business.
Pop culture.
I want the $1,000 for my education.
I'm a senior right now and just want to put the money towards college.
Yeah, maybe. Kind of a lame thing. I'd want to come up with something cool. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? There's this dirt bike that I want. It's $3,000 and I have $2,000. And with this $1,000, I could get that dirt bike. And I was planning to jump over the Grand Canyon with this dirt bike and record it. And tell you what, you guys vote for me, I'll send you all the video. That could be cool. Do you think a dirt bike could make it over the Grand Canyon?
Well, obviously it'd be cool to like take my girl out or get a Gucci belt or something, but...
Wow, he kind of took my advice here. Do something cool. Get his girlfriend a Gucci belt. I wouldn't vote for you though, dude. That like, if we are playing the situation game, you don't need it. Your girlfriend doesn't. Your teenage girlfriend, let's all throw out, because his girlfriend's not like 20 something. She's probably a similar age, so she's probably in high school herself. Doesn't need a Gucci belt. Sorry, dude. That's a dumb way. That's a dumb way to throw away your money. I am a Joe.
This is a real man right here, okay?
Actually, I'm taking like a couple classes in my high school that has college credits towards it, and it's like a good $600. I need the other $400 because my sister like handed me down her car, but like it's beat up.
I really like his shirt. I'm not a big fan of like the ripped jeans look. Little rip is okay, but those are pretty ripped. Shirt's cool though. I like the sweater. The glasses or something else.
My money would go to like paying my car insurance and my like school fees. And then on top of that, I got invited to a wedding in Florida. Whatever I had left over, I'd try to get a good plane ticket over there so I could be at the wedding.
None of these people super far really need a ton of money. Well, I guess they're teenagers, so why would they? They shouldn't be paying bills, at least, if they're being taken care of, so interesting.
I want to be a marine biologist when I grow up. I love the ocean, I love animals. It's just where I get my happiness from, really.
I call BS, because you know why? Those aren't fish on her overalls. I don't know what they are. They might be snails or like pineapples. Or they're not her overalls, for sure under the overalls. Duh, Yester Vark. Come on, man, get a grip.
There's this trip to the Bahamas, which is very, very expensive, and the $1,000 would help me go to that. I feel like that'd be a super cool experience.
I think it would be a very cool experience for you as a teenager to go to the Bahamas. I think that sounds like a very fun experience. Not worthy of the money, though.
Is it like a trip through your school or like?
No.
So it's just a personal interest thing,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Oh no, she's not getting it. I don't think. Not the one who wants to go to the Bahamas for fun. They're like, okay, well you say you need the $1,000, so is it for business or pleasure? Business? And she's like, no, not business, pleasure. Why would we pay for your vacation? Is what everyone's thinking, I bet. That and the dude who wants to do the shirts. I don't think they're making it. I think that, well, they're gonna have to decide who gets out here. We'll see.
In my current home, I am pretty much left to fund myself, basically. And it really sucks because the school that I go to, they don't supply buses to my house area, so I have to take Ubers like everywhere, and it's like...
Wait, that's expensive.
Yeah, it's like a lot of stress on me, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional.
If I was here, I'd make a rule. I'd say, if I see anybody cry, they're out. Not because I'm trying to be like insensitive or anything, but we're competing for $1,000 here. And to a teenager, $20 is a lot of money to a teenager, I think. So $1,000 to a teenager is like, holy camole, that's a lot of money. And if I see someone crying, I'm gonna think to myself, sorry, this is a game and I have to assume that you're just using a tool of yours in the game. Oops. Oof.
It's like I'm being forced to grow up so fast, and I'm only 16.
Because you have to take an Uber? I don't know. Don't buy it. Crocodile tears is my guess.
Nina, were you the one that said we shouldn't do what we just did?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, I think it can make people feel like their reasons aren't good enough, or automatically make people feel like, well, we should give her the money or give him the money for this reason or that reason.
Right, and there's no proof either, so people could just make up a story. And that's a gross way to do it. That's not a fair way to do it. I know that sounds like it could be fair on its face. Fair is everyone gets an equal chance at it, not whoever has the worst situation gets it. That's not fair. That's weighted towards somebody with a bias. Definitionally, it's not fair.
And not to say that that isn't valid, but everybody else is also valid. And so I think if we decided through like a random competition, that's a way that nobody could feel attacked or feel hurt by specific people.
I feel the opposite, personally.
Yeah, well, what do you know? You want to study like fish and stuff and go to the Bahamas, so chessmate.
Because I feel like we should give it to the person who needs it and who deserves it, because if she's working really hard and if she's trying to just get through school, that's a bigger reason than like buying a plane ticket or going on a trip or something like that.
Do you know what I would say if I was there and she said that to me? I'd say, okay, you don't have to, if you don't think that, or if you think she deserves it more, maybe you can just leave the first round then, if that's what you think, if that's how you think we should run the game. If that's how we should play it and you just admitted that you don't have the worst story and you don't need it the most, then maybe you shouldn't be here anymore for your trip to the Bahamas, little miss. Sorry, but that's your standard, not mine, okay? That's not a good way to do it, man. We don't know what these kids' struggles are, and they're kids, they're teens. Like, what are they doing if they're kids? None of these kids need this money, I don't think.
I don't want it to seem like I'm coming off like, oh, I'm using that as a pity.
No, that's not. That's like your reason.
Yeah, you are. You are. Come on. I don't mean to. I know that I just blubbered out all this pity things for me, but I don't want it to seem like I just did that. Okay, you just did, but.
No, I don't want anybody to feel bad. Like, I don't feel comfortable talking about the stuff I have going on at home that would make a difference. And like, I know we all have stuff going on that we didn't bring up.
You have 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. Let's see who gets out of here. I don't remember who they all have to get rid of. I think, though, T-shirt guy is out. And I think that, who's the other guy in the back? Back right, white T-shirt is also going to be out. And maybe even bottom right girl. I think she's my favorite so far. I think she's making the most sense to how I would approach the situation. So I'm kind of rooting for her. But let's see. I think that green sweatshirt bottom left is in. I think suspenders may stay. And I think the girl in between them is going to stay. And I think the girl in the back is going to stay. That's my prediction.
Guys, we need to we need to vote.
Okay, this is 1 vote for me.
Obviously.
Obviously. Okay, so it's like tied between 3. Let's see what happens here.
1 for Nina, another one for Khalid, another one for me, and 1 for EJ.
So there's a tie?
Yeah.
How do you guys want to do it? Vote again, or do you want them
Just
to
vote
decide?
again. Just vote.
Just vote.
Oh, is this hard to handle? Is this hard to handle? Because you were inserting your opinion a second ago about how to handle this game, and now it's too much? Pick a lane, please. Like, be involved in the process of the game, or don't be involved in the process of the game. Don't throw out this, oh, just vote, blah, blah, blah. Like it's obvious. You're kind of shutting down other people's abilities to throw in good opinions on how the game should be run when you do that. IMHO.
I know I'm gonna be out, so just vote.
Why?
Oh, you know what? I maybe probably would have voted for her or the T-shirt guy myself. But a comment like that would make me hone in on you and say, you're out, dude. You're out then. Oh, you know you're gonna be out? Well, let's make that perception reality then. Let's have you fulfill your prophecy, since you're telling us all your prophecy. I'm just helping you predict the future. I'm helping you.
Because, I don't know, everyone has something against me, so.
Oh, and then she's like making it personal too. Oh, somebody has something against me, so maybe it's your attitude. Maybe it's the snarky little attitude about it. That could have something to do with it.
I don't think it's anything.
See, this is what I didn't want to happen, is somebody gets hurt by what's happening.
I'm not
If we
hurt.
just did, well, but you're saying like everybody has something against me, so if we just did random competitions, nobody would feel that way.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nina is laying down the law on this. Oh, someone has someone against me. I'm not hurt. Yeah, okay. And she's the one that was saying too, nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Yeah. She was wrong.
I have 1 for Khalid, 1 for Jordan, 2 for Khalid, 3 for Khalid, and 1 for Jordan. Sorry, Khalid. No, it's 3 to 2.
Sorry.
Oh, that's dumb. That girl should have went out. The suspenders should have went out. Poor Khalid. DJ Khalid.
How's everybody doing?
It was a lot.
That was emotional.
That was deep.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of expected it. I mean, going into this, I kind of expected to be the first one out.
Yeah, with that attitude, dude, you should have been the first one out. You guys, perception is reality. Sometimes you need to have a positive attitude before positive things will happen. If you go into something with a negative attitude, you're gonna lose. I don't like how they're like shaking their heads. They're like, oh, just vote for me. That's the thing that makes me want to vote for you, dude. That's what makes me target you and vote for you.
So I have nothing against any of you.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, ready?
All right, we've started.
I feel like we should do something fun, you know, something to bring up the mood.
I think we should just do random stuff, like who can name the most countries in Europe?
Dude, I'd kick butt in that countries in Europe game. I bet I could school these guys. France?
Who can stand on 1 foot the longest? I'm just saying random stuff.
Maybe who can stay on the 1 foot the longest, maybe?
Should we do that? One legged standing up, first one falling out?
Sure.
Maybe who can stay on the 1 foot the longest, maybe?
Should we do
That's a cool game, actually. That seems fair to me. That seems fair.
Oh, that's
She was coming off.
3, 2, 1, foot up.
I'm Buddhist, everybody, so I do this like 10 times a day.
We do like
I'm biased. I don't like suspenders. Every time I think to myself, well, maybe I'm just being mean. I need to give her a chance. And then she throws out something goofy again. They're all fine kids. I'm just joking around, of course, but I'm Buddhist. I do this like 10 times a day. So in your suspenders, you just hang out in your house and sometimes just stand on 1 leg so that you can like, what, reach nirvana? Is that what you're telling me? Doesn't sound like you really need money if you're Buddhist. Maybe you care a little bit more about the spiritual world and not the material world.
challenges to like throw you guys off. How about you guys have to like spin around?
Oh.
This feels easier.
How about you stop, since I don't know if you guys are busy.
Oh man.
I'm out.
Oh, she's kind of a sour sport. I'm out. Or maybe not. I'm sure she's fine. These are all kids. I should be a little bit nicer, I think. Like, kids just say dumb things. Kids say the dangest things, don't they?
Are you out? Oh.
How do you feel? Do you think that was fair doing the...
No. Who can stay on the 1 foot the longest, maybe?
Should we do?
Why? Because you lost? Because you lost? So what would have been more fair? Doing the pity thing? Because you admitted yourself that you wouldn't have won that anyways, so how is the result different? What wasn't fair about that? Man, she has just got I think, an attitude. She needs a toot adjustment, I think. Might have to schedule her an appointment or something.
Did you say no?
No, it's not fair.
I don't think anybody had like an upper hand in that.
I'm gonna be hella mean. I'm gonna be so mean.
Okay, then do it then. You're already kind of being a snarky, like, lady, and I don't understand where that's coming from. Oh, I think those are bees on her shirt, not snails or pineapples, whatever I thought they were. Go ahead and be mean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. Drama. Let's make it interesting.
So we're not gonna listen to the couch, right, guys?
Who's the leader here?
Nina.
She does not like Nina, and for what reason? Why? Because Nina was like, let's play some games? This is crazy. I agree that Nina's the leader, though.
I feel like it's the 3 of us.
Nina.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nina.
Jeez.
Nina.
Are you hearing the couch?
Yeah, I heard it very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think you're saying that because in the very beginning I was like, let's do challenges. And
No,
then
I'm not saying that
crazy.
because of that. You keep influencing everyone.
Uh-huh, and your mouth was closed the entire time, wasn't it, Suspenders? Yeah, you had nothing to add to any of that conversation. You keep influencing everyone. Everybody has the opportunity to influence everybody. Wasn't that the whole point even of doing the pity thing? Was that so we could try to influence each other to try to get the money? That's actually kind of the point of the game, is to influence and try to get stuff. You keep influencing everybody. Well, you know what? Fine. I'd accept it. I guess that's what makes her a leader.
How?
Yeah,
How am I influencing people?
I think she's just trying to make everything work.
Is it cool if we stop
Yeah.
getting input from the couch for a little bit? Because this is between, in conclusion, us 5. Do people agree?
That's a fair point.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, she is really taking it to heart there. And I know that she feels like a victim or something, but she's not the victim, man. Not in this. Nope. She's kind of the one starting the drama and being a poor sport. She needs to just respect the rules of the game that she agreed to play.
EJ, what about you? What are you gonna do with the money for your girlfriend?
I was gonna take her out probably to a nice dinner. She has like some car insurance that she needs to pay off, so I would help her with that.
I don't think that a teenager should be helping their teenage significant other with major payments like that. Like, I think if you're a teenage boy and you have a teenage girlfriend, you shouldn't be paying for her car insurance. That should be her or her parents' responsibility, not yours. That's so weird to me. I'd be like, no, dude. I'd say it too, right? To his face. I'd say, listen, I think that's a little weird that, well, she's not here to make that case, so I don't know if it's fair that she'll be getting the money, I guess, would be my argument.
If he needs it for his girlfriend, then I think his girlfriend would have been a better candidate to come on the set.
Man, I'm like good at predicting stuff. Crazy. That's a good point.
That's the thing, like, that wasn't my reason. My reason was...
School fees, right?
It's a lot deeper than what I said, but I don't want to get into it, because like that...
Same. Like,
Watch this. This is how I'd win this right here. I'd say, yeah, same, because I also have problems going on, but they're a lot worse than all of your problems, and I actually have it the worst. But I'm not going to go into it. It's deeper than you would understand.
can we think of anything else we can do that's like...
Let's just vote someone out.
Hey, I think we're not taking input from the couch. Thanks.
Red light, green
Red
light.
light, green light. Red light, green light.
Red light, green light is not a good game. She doesn't understand. Suspenders doesn't get it. She doesn't know what fair is. You see, flipping a coin and standing on one leg is fair because no one has an inherent advantage, at least not one that you can tell right away when they're playing in that game. But red light, green light is going to have somebody moderating the game. Probably Suspenders wants to moderate, and who do you think she's going to target for red light, green light?
What can we do, EJ?
Shit, I don't know.
You want to do something physical, something like a quiz?
That quiz sounds pretty...
Yeah, we can do like a quiz on...
Can I quiz you on ocean facts?
I don't think that... If this is how she approaches ocean facts, like what is she going to ask? How many cubic... Which ocean, pound for pound, is the better ocean? It's the Indian Ocean, by the way.
What about like just like writing down the vote like we did first round?
You want to do that?
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Just based
We can
off
do that, yeah.
Based off of what? You
Just
know?
like how we
Just in
feel.
general? Okay.
NJ. NJ.
No, that's EJ.
Oh, that's EJ, sorry.
Oh, that's confusing. Huh?
Yeah. NJ. EJ.
Oh,
What?
last decide. Oh my gosh.
EJ.
Oh man.
Alright.
Oh, interesting. I would have thought the other guy was going to be gone, because he really wasn't saying anything, but I think that EJ really shot himself in the foot with that whole take care of his girlfriend thing. And wasn't that all a joke? Because wasn't he like, yeah, I'd get my girlfriend a Louis Vuitton bag, but then it just changed, and he's like, no, I'm just joking. What I really do is fix my car or something. He should have stuck with the car thing.
Really nice. I really like you.
EJ, come join us.
Okay, not to be weird, but like Asian gang.
Asian gang.
How you doing?
It sucks. It does. Like I'm not finna cap.
He's not finna cap. Nice. I like that.
It sucks. But they chose.
Are you guys ready?
Think of something fun, creative, outside of the box that we can.
How about that drawing contest?
All right, let's have a drawing contest then.
Sure. And then are we voting or who's voting?
I don't think Suspenders should be involved in this, and I don't know why. Like, Khaled is being very polite over there in the corner, and EJ hasn't said anything either, although he hasn't been there that long. But I think that they're taking a little too much advice from the spectators.
Let's have the couch
No,
people
because
vote.
they have their preferences.
Yes, Nina, you called it, because Nina knows that Suspenders is going to attack Nina because Suspenders weirdly blames Nina for her losing. For whatever reason. As if like as if Suspenders didn't also agree to stand on one leg like everybody else. Ugh.
No, but you shuffle it so we don't know whose it is.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
that's fair.
Dang, these guys are kind of smarter than me. I wouldn't have never thought of that. That's a good idea.
Okay, what are we gonna draw then?
we'll let them decide.
Draw like an octopus.
Okay.
You guys want to play like rock, paper, scissors together?
I'm chilling.
Dude, EJ is not amused. That suspenders girl came in with a bad attitude and then continuously embraced her bad attitude, and EJ has the right response to that. He's saying, listen, I'm not going to endorse your negative attitude by now participating with you when you were just pooing on the entire game. That's not really, I'm not going to reward your bad behavior. And he doesn't want to play rock, paper, scissors with her. She doesn't seem like she's a very fun person to play a game with. Why would he play rock, paper, scissors with her? So that she can throw a fit when she loses and accuse him of not being fair in rock, paper, scissors?
This is also probably how like children would decide.
We're literally children.
This is gonna be the best damn octopus I've ever drawn.
So how's your girlfriend?
Oh, come on, dog.
Leave him alone, man. Oh, come on, dog. Dude, she's like so awkward trying to be funny with him. Why wasn't she trying to be nice to Khaled or whatever? What's the problem there? That's so weird. I'm glad EJ's putting her in her place, though. Thank goodness. Someone needed to.
Are we done? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
The next octopus.
To be honest, it's a little scary. The eyes are like
To be honest, really,
kind of
yeah.
creeping me out.
I kind of like Khaled. I think he's a fun little guy. He seems like he'd be, like if I was in high school, he'd be a fun guy to hang out with as like a pal. I think he's kind of the dude where like, he wouldn't be too wild, and you could bring him to your house and he wouldn't like break any of your stuff, and he wouldn't like disrespect your parents or anything. He'd just be like a real nice guy. He'd be like, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Vark, thanks for having me over for dinner. That's what he'd be like, I think. And then we'd like start our t-shirt business. We'd like sell t-shirts, me and him and I, him and me.
And this one,
It's another little creepy one, but
you know, it's all right.
I'm gonna let it
Actually,
slide.
the eyes are kind of on point though, because they do kind of come out.
Thanks for your input, Ocean Expert.
So the one that we picked
I already see it.
for the loser is the scary one.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad.
Oh, have a stomachache. Oh my god.
How do you guys feel about that? Like how we did that last voting?
I liked it, but I also didn't like
was
it.
fair.
It was fair.
Do you guys think this round was more fair than the previous rounds?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you want me out? Did you want me out?
No.
Be honest.
No, actually, like most of the people that I wanted in the final three are there, but just like not all of them.
What'd you
Listen to this. Did it ever say her name? Listen to this girl, like, who's on the couch, just talk smack. Just talk smack about them. No, it was definitely more fair than the previous ones. How? I'd like you to explain to me how that was. I think it was fair too, but I'd like to explain to me how it was more fair than the one where you lost. You're just a sore loser, man. Jealousy isn't a good color on her, I don't think.
say?
I said most of the people on the couch right now are what I wanted on the final three. Oh, thank you.
Most.
Both.
No, this is both. One of you aren't one of my favorites.
Yeah, I wonder who. Ugh, come on, it's Nina.
I'm gonna start this final round. You have to decide who's the one person that leaves with the money.
What were you gonna say?
I feel like we should, for this last round, we should like, you know, obviously state our opinions.
Do you guys want our opinions or no?
I want to hear them as a viewer of this, but if I was there, I'd be like, no, how about you butt out because we actually got rid of you. We voted for you, remember? We don't like you. You don't get the $1,000. Lady, probably your negative attitude had something to do with it. Just being dumb. But, if they don't decide on somebody, then nobody gets the money. I wonder if there's a tactic in being the first person to say, well, tell you what, if you guys don't vote for me, I will sabotage this whole thing so that nobody gets the money. But if you do vote for me, I'll give each of you $100. So $100, $100, $800. But if you don't vote for me, you all will get nothing. What? I wonder if that would work. If you were the first one to throw out that.
No.
This is
As long as we don't like know that they're singling one of us out or something, then I think that's fair. Okay, yeah, we'll hear it, sure.
I'd say Heather. I don't know. You just like have an impact on me.
I ship it.
What do you think, DJ?
I would say Heather too. Don't take it as like pity, like they're pitying me. It's like, if you need it, you need it. Like,
It's almost like they shouldn't have done the pity thing because weirdly, the last person to say anything about this came in crying. with her pity story and beat everyone else's pity story. So now everyone's dogpiling with this pity story. If I was Nina, I'd be like, man, I kind of regret taking input from the couch. There's a reason they're on the couch. Bench warmers, they call that.
I would also say Heather. I honestly think that she needs it.
Earlier I said Heather, so I'm gonna keep that decision.
Hearing everyone's, opinions and like everyone's stories, I cannot compare myself to what you two are going through. I live in a city where there's a lot of things accessible. I have a job, I have great supporting parents, so I want to vote myself off just because you guys deserve a lot more than I do. I'm definitely gonna vote, but
Uber was a bad reason. I agree. There are other solutions.
it's gonna be kind of hard, so I'm opting myself out. I'm gonna just sit over here.
So like specifically, what are you gonna use the money for? Because I know you have like a lot of stuff going on.
Nina is like the only adult in the room here. I think Nina's a smart cookie. I really do.
I would primarily use it for a car because my main thing is transportation and getting around, because for school, that's like...
Oh, did I mix the two of them up? I might have got mixed them up. Maybe she was the one. No, was she? She was crying. No, that's right. She was crying because she had to Uber. That was her. That's why it was weird that she was crying, because it wasn't even that major of a thing. I don't remember what the other person's thing was. The one who just opted out. But, no. Not for Uber. You don't get it.
For getting there, 10 bucks. For getting back, 10 bucks. Going to work, 10 bucks. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Going in straight to transportation when I could be using it for better things, like for school.
And then Nina hits her with, oh, that really sucks. That really sucks. I have that exact same thing, but just a little bit worse than you.
How many hours a week do you work?
Upwards of 30.
Okay, so you work like a full job and then you're also doing school on top of that. So you probably work that many hours because you have to, like to pay for like food and your transportation and stuff. Huh? I mean, I'm gonna give it to Heather if you are. Pretty cool with that.
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
I think we're gonna give it to Heather.
I just feel really bad.
This is not a pity thing. This is obviously a really big need, so.
Yeah, no, it's a pity thing. Let's be real. Listen, I'm not pitying you. I just know that you need the money more than I need the money. Nina, though, is like taking the adult route, and she's saying, you know what? I don't need 1,000. I'd rather take the boost in my reputation than the 1,000. That's like an interesting transactional thing that she just did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're set.
How was this experience for you guys?
It was a lot more than I anticipated.
Well, it's not an easy thing to do, to be like, this is why I should get money and none of you guys should get money. It's just like a weird situation to be in.
Yeah, did anything surprise you about your behavior today?
Yeah, I was really mean and I wasn't expecting that. I just had a lot of rage and I don't usually have that much rage, so it kind of just surprised me.
You know, I really appreciate that she had the wherewithal to apologize for how she was acting, because it was really rude for what this situation was. No, that was big of her to apologize. I think it takes a big person to apologize for something that they honestly did wrong. So, good for her. Heather won, though. How cool was that?
I didn't know I would be so vulnerable, and like I'm not an emotional person, so like it was a good thing.
When you need something really bad, you're willing to sacrifice what you wouldn't usually do, I'd say.
That was kind of interesting. I'd be interested to know who you guys think should have won. I think that I wanted Nina to win the whole time. Let me know if you agree with my assessment on what I saw today. Whether you agree with Suspenders or Nina or EJ or Khaled or Heather or NJ was the other one. I just don't remember that last girl's name. I guess I don't really remember Suspenders' name either, but I'm not going to really lose sleep over it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate that. Check out my Twitter, @YesterVark1. I had to put a 1 on there because somebody already has the Yestervark name, so now I gotta put a 1 at the end, like an animal. Check out my my Instagram as well. I believe it's under the same name. And I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. You have a good one. Thank you for watching. You have a good one.